Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And my goodness, how about this? Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just got a piece up the line. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here's a high pop-up. Forsythe settles under it near second, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Walker over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Sliders in for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Kemp, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted him
on to first, and they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going. Indeed. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Sanchez at third with nobody out. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Neil Walker becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His stepping in and ready for another shot. Chase Utley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chase Utley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Walker. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 4-1. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. number 25, over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 25.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back. Still going back. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. He got under one and popped out his last time up. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And now is first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at.
Meanwhile here, digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1 on its way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Grandal is there, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here.
A swing and a miss. So here's Matt. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Now a bunt attempt here. This will get foul for strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a swing by Utley as he launches this one out to deep. Call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Too high, 1-0. But this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Will, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And we'll have to leave it there. For 2 for him to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in, number 25. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Pedro Baez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Check swing grounder to the right side. Bellinger's got it, and he will apply the tag himself in the inning. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Kenley Jansen takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
On the ground to the left side. Taylor has it. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Didi Gregorius goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the